The Winchester Mystery House, a maze of spirits and secrets. The Winchester Mystery House, located in San Jose, California, stands as one of the most enigmatic and bizarre architectural feats in history. Built under the direction of Sarah Winchester, widow of firearm magnate William Wirt Winchester, the mansion is an ever-expanding labyrinth designed without a master plan. Over nearly 4 decades, construction continued relentlessly, guided by Sarah's belief that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles haunted her. Origins and the legend of the spirits. Sarah Winchester inherited vast wealth following the deaths of her husband in 1881 and their infant daughter years earlier. Stricken by grief and reportedly influenced by a Boston medium, she was told that she must build a house to appease the spirits of the fallen. She purchased an unfinished farmhouse in 1886 and immediately began an ambitious and seemingly chaotic expansion project that would continue until her death in 1922. The house, at its peak, featured 160 rooms, 47 fireplaces, 10,000 panes of glass, 2,000 doors, 52 skylights, 40 staircases, 17 chimneys, 6 kitchens, and 3 elevators. The bizarre layout was designed to confound the ghosts that Sarah believed followed her, leading to architectural oddities such as staircases that led directly into ceilings, doors that opened to solid walls, and windows installed in the floors. Rooms of mystery. Each room in the Winchester house had its own peculiarities. Some were opulently decorated with imported materials from around the world, featuring intricate woodwork, stained glass windows designed by Tiffany & Company, and elaborate chandeliers. Others were left unfinished or hastily altered, abandoned mid-construction when Sarah seemingly changed her mind on their purpose or design. One of the most intriguing spaces is the Blue Room, where Sarah allegedly held nightly seances to communicate with the spirits guiding her construction choices. The Grand Ballroom, built at a cost of $9,000, a significant sum at the time, was made almost entirely of wood, with no nails used in its construction. Its 2 leaded glass windows bore cryptic messages, reading, "Wide unclasp the tables of their thoughts," and "These same thoughts people this little world." The meaning of these inscriptions remains a mystery, though some believe they hint at Sarah's belief in the supernatural. One of the most unnerving rooms is the Hall of Fires, which contains multiple fireplaces meant to keep the spirits warm. Another chilling feature is the Hall of Shadows, a corridor where visitors report feeling an eerie presence as if being watched. The unusual architecture. One of the most striking features of the Winchester Mystery House is its irrational design. Sarah Winchester's ever-changing plans resulted in a mansion with a strange sense of disorientation. Staircases twist unpredictably, sometimes leading directly into ceilings. Some doors open to sheer drops into the gardens below, while others lead nowhere at all. The disjointed hallways and rooms seem designed to mislead intruders, both human and spectral. Sarah Winchester was also fascinated with the number 13, incorporating it into the house's design in numerous ways. 13 pane windows, 13-step staircases, and even her will, which was signed 13 times. The symbolism of the number further ties into the legend that she sought protection from unseen forces. Throughout the years, visitors and former residents have reported experiencing disorienting sensations while walking through the house. The strange angles, uneven floors, and maze-like corridors give many a sense of vertigo, as though the house itself were alive and constantly shifting. The 1906 earthquake and its aftermath. The Great San Francisco earthquake of 1906 caused significant damage to the Winchester house, collapsing the upper floors and trapping Sarah in one of the rooms. Believing that the spirits were angered, she ordered the damaged areas sealed off rather than rebuilt, leaving entire sections of the house frozen in time. Today, visitors can still see evidence of this. The doors and staircases leading to nowhere remain as eerie reminders of that day. Some believe that Sarah took the earthquake as a sign that she had spent too much time focusing on the front of the house, and so she abandoned those areas, moving her bedroom to a different part of the mansion. Following this event, she became even more reclusive, rarely seen by her staff except for brief moments when she issued new building instructions. Sarah Winchester's daily life and seances. Despite the ongoing construction and the numerous workers constantly hammering away, Sarah Winchester lived a secluded life. She was said to sleep in different rooms each night, possibly to confuse the spirits, or perhaps out of her own deep-seated paranoia. It is widely believed that she conducted nightly seances in a special room designed specifically for communicating with the dead. This secretive chamber, hidden deep within the mansion, contained only one entrance but 3 exits, another puzzling quirk of the house's erratic construction. Reports suggest she would emerge from her seances with new ideas for how the house should expand, as if the spirits themselves dictated the blueprints. Some accounts from her staff claim that she was known to disappear for hours on end, sometimes seen wandering the halls speaking softly to no one in particular. Her preoccupation with the supernatural became the defining feature of her later years, and though some believe she was simply an eccentric woman lost in grief, others remain convinced that Sarah truly believed she was building a refuge for the dead. The mystery lives on. Sarah Winchester passed away in her sleep on September 5, 1922, bringing an end to nearly 40 years of non-stop construction. Following her death, work on the house ceased immediately, and workers abandoned their tools where they stood. Her will, written in multiple sections and signed numerous times, left her possessions to her remaining family members, but the house itself was left with no direct heir. In 1923, the house was opened to the public as a tourist attraction, drawing visitors eager to experience its mysteries firsthand. Over the years, numerous reports of paranormal activity have surfaced. Unexplained footsteps, ghostly whispers, and fleeting glimpses of a woman in black, believed to be Sarah herself. The legend of the Winchester Mystery House continues to intrigue historians, paranormal investigators, and curious tourists alike. Paranormal experts have attempted to investigate the site for decades, with psychics, ghost hunters, and researchers documenting strange occurrences. Many report feeling an eerie presence, as if being watched, while others claim to hear phantom hammering, as though construction continues in the afterlife. Adding to the mystery, some visitors have reported seeing apparitions of men in old-fashioned work clothes, as if the original carpenters were still diligently working away in the ethereal plane. Others describe sudden, inexplicable cold spots, or the feeling of invisible hands brushing against their shoulders. These chilling tales have only fueled the house's reputation as one of the most haunted locations in America. Whether the house remains haunted or simply a testament to one woman's extraordinary grief and paranoia, one fact remains undeniable. The Winchester Mystery House is a place where history and legend intertwine, creating a story that endures long after Sarah Winchester's final days.